Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So I picked up this portable power station along with the 160-watt portable solar panel package deal back in 2024 for use in North America, and I've spent some time living with it in real-world scenarios. The whole thing arrived split up, the solar panel and the power station shipped from different places and on different days. I got an email after ordering saying that was normal, and yes, the panel showed up about a week earlier than the power station. Then on the day the power station was supposed to land, I got a heads up it was out of stock and would be delayed by 2 weeks, with an option to cancel and get a refund. Of course I kept the order, and the next morning the power station arrived anyway. A few weeks later, a third package showed up with a cable to connect the panel to the power station, which felt a bit redundant since the panel package already had that cable. Now I have two. The solar panel itself folds up into a bag about the size of a small suitcase and weighs around 5 kilograms. When unfolded, it stretches out wide and tall, with two built-in kickstands to catch the sun. It's light enough to move between spots, but windy days mean you should stake it down. There are holes in the corners for that. The setup required a couple of longer cables if you want to keep the panel a good distance from the power station. But it isn't a deal breaker. I bought a 6-meter extension so I could place the panel where the sun was best. Testing in mid-December at about pack 12 degrees Celsius with the sun hazy, the panel pulled about 140 watts into the power bank, close to its rated 160 watts. When a branch shadow touched the corner, the output dropped to around 100 watts, which is exactly what you'd expect in less than perfect sun. If conditions were optimal, charging from empty to full would be about 48 hours, but in real life it takes longer. I'm not counting on solar for every charge, but it's a nice option to have. The power bank itself is a solid cube with a handy grip, a flat top, and a neat balance of ports. On the back, you'll find the charging inputs, and the AC outlets sit on the front. There are 3 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, 4 AC outlets, a 12-volt car socket, and 2 more 12-volt outlets. There's a small LED screen that shows how much you've got left, input and output, and other bits of information. You do need the EcoFlow app to configure features and run firmware updates, but it connected without a hitch and is fairly straightforward. Charge on arrival was around 30%. Plugging into the wall topped it up in under an hour. The use cases I tried were practical. It served as an uninterruptible power supply for a modem and router during outages, and in one test kept a CPAP running overnight with room to spare. It's not perfect, there's only a single USB-C port and the unit doesn't do simultaneous charging across AC, DC, and USB-C, but for most everyday setups it handles a lot of what you'd want. If you value portability, solid real-world power, and a flexible charging approach, this portable power station is a strong pick. EcoFlow's 5-year warranty and decent support help a lot, and the app adds real value for tuning things to your needs. It's not flawless, but I'd still recommend it for remote work, camping, or emergency.